Newcastle supporters will be wearing jackets. Well, most of them anyway. Here's Snodgrass trying to turn away Diamonde. This is Lazaar trying to flick it away from Huddleston. And Bakani using his strength to come away from Shelby. A back heel to Snodgrass. Dwight Gale, wearing the famous Newcastle number 9, was bumped off the ball by Michael Dawson. He was expecting a free kick. It was not forthcoming. Ball sent in towards the centre of the penalty area, and Modeame was in there, just eluded him. Comes back to Lazaar, who chips the ball into a crowded penalty area, but it's an easy catch for Eldin Jakupovic. Dawson just getting in front. Robertson forward. So a strong header back by Achraf Lazaar. Making only his 3rd appearance today for Newcastle United. Snodgrass trying to nudge it round the corner. Newcastle getting the throw. Newcastle started slowly against Blackburn at the weekend. It's really tested Jakupovic to get it clear, and now Newcastle will have defending to do because Snodgrass is powering forward. His contact on the ball wasn't great. He gets the second bite. This is Livermore. Achraf Lazaar from the Palermo player to take the throw-in. City. And they did have a bright start to the campaign. I think half brought about by the fact that there was sock. That forward quickly, but Livermore stood in his way, and that's a loose pass from the former England international. He did try to spot a quick counter-attack with Diamonde sprinting forward, but Ronan Anita was equal to it. Lazaar. Now Isaac Hayden. Gouffran. Ritchie wants it. It's another dangerous looking ball, which almost forced a corner and has forced a corner, despite the attempts of El Mohammadi to keep it from going out. For the contact continues inside the box, a penalty can be given. Maybe probably wasn't enough for Neil Swarbrick to blow his whistle. This is the rhythm about Newcastle United now. Shelby. Dawson just managed to knock it wide of the penalty area. Here's Lazaar. Still Lazaar. And Gouffran trying to turn unsuccessfully. Goes back to, again, headed clear by Harry Maguire. He's had to do a lot of that so far this evening. And it it's the Newcastle fans that are making the noise and encouraging their team. They feel that their team are almost at the point where they are going to make Hull wilt. And you can see why Newcastle, before their defeat on Saturday, had racked up 9 straight victories. In the latter part of the campaign, they've lost 8 of their last 13. Lazaar, good first-time ball into Gale. Switch that to United that have created the best chances of the game, as they did against Blackburn Rovers at the weekend, but they came away with nothing from that match. And Bakani waiting in the centre. Out comes Matt Sells. Great clearance by Lazaar, and it's a couple of times tonight he's been loose with his distribution. Power that they possess, not many other teams in the Championship have the level of depth they have in their squad. John Joe Shelvey, the interception, stationed in the right position at the right time. And Bakani. And the offside flag goes up against Livermore. Hasn't scored too many goals, Jake. This is Clark, under pressure from Snodgrass. Shelvey. Is it because they're coming back again? There's been a bit of a disconnect between the ownership and the supporters. Anita, picked up by Robertson. And now Hull have got the ball again. Mbakani trying to keep that in. And he's stretching for it, but it skipped off the turf. Remember, if it stays like this, we will end up with extra time and possibly penalties. This is Diame. Away by El Mohammadi. Lazaar trying to keep things forward for Newcastle United, but he challenged Snodgrass too heavily. Livermore as a result of that challenge. Happy about their conduct following what happened with Snodgrass and the Moroccan. Free kick to Hull City, just coming up. McCartney flicking it, trying to find away at the first goal in the EFL Cup quarter-final. Dawson away. So scrap to win the ball back. Gouffran onto Hayden. The delivery into the box isn't the great one. It's cleared away by Dorte. Maguire's interception. A more evenly balanced contest in this second half. Newcastle, it's very familiar to the game against Blackburn, when they had chances, didn't take them, and then found themselves losing the match to a solitary goal. Isn't great. Here's Robertson, lots of space for Snodgrass. Danger signs flashing. Robertson's continued his run. Sells has come out. No Ryan Mason or Sam Clucas tonight for Hull City. And victims of injury. Sprinkling of youngsters on that bench this evening, which is one of the reasons why Mike Phelan might be reluctant. He's not one that makes substitutions cheap. Seem to have anywhere to go. It's a little bit untidy from Lazaar. And one back by Huddleston, high up the pitch. And Snodgrass is onside here. Diomande getting into the penalty area. It's aimed into... It's a non-loan deal, which they hope to turn into a permanent deal. He certainly hopes to turn it into a permanent deal. Scored in the game of Boxing Day. A testing period. Every period's testing. In the top flight of English football. And it takes something special to beat Jakubovic from that sort of range. Of the KCOM Stadium. Oh, I've got to try and survive it too with... Can Newcastle create something in the final few moments here? Clark steering it out wide. There is the full-time whistle. And it is frustration for both Hull City and Newcastle United. They will need another... Hayden. Lazaar trying to find Dwight Gale, doesn't reach his intended target. On to Atsu, find the shot which was blocked by Huddleston. He maybe took a little bit too long to get that away. Lazaar on to Shelvey. With a space far side for Anita. Atsu. Shelvey again in towards Gouffran. Didn't take it first time, maybe should have done. Tries to steer it back to Lazaar. Hits the crossbar. Here's Shelvey. And now Jakubovic out in the evening. Newcastle up. In towards Gale. Here's Henriksen. Fisted away. Snodgrass is there with an equaliser. Oh my word. Check it out. This is Diame. On to Lazaar. It's a ball which is dealt with by Dawson. Extra man. Snodgrass. Back to Myler. This is James Weir. Now Snodgrass, who's the Newcastle team of Keegan with his entertainers, never managed it. Shearer-led charge for every crumb. Atsu gets the cross in. Murphy is there. Oh, it's a good save. Diomande can attack it. Henriksen in there too. It's a decent looking ball. Comes back to Myler. Snodgrass keeps it in. Under pressure from Yedlin in this extra time. And it seems to have the lure of penalties. Is there a chance here for Newcastle United? Can they conjure something? Lots of room for Lazaar, who strikes from distance. And it was dipping right at the very last, and Lazaar thinks that there was some sort of deflection on the way through. It was dipping and swerving, but... Shelby. He could have ended it there and then. Banked on him putting that one in. But he divered right at the vital moment. Lazaar onto Diame. Still going Diame. Still going Diame. One back by Diarma, who can hardly get up to play the ball now. He's absolutely sapped of energy. Atsu onto Shelvey. I just wonder how much this will have an impact on the next league game for both. Mendy's goal. He did save a penalty in the defeat at Arsenal from Alexis Sanchez earlier in the season, and Jakubovic saved penalties in last year's of coming up with saves from shootouts. Newcastle dejected and will